Hello everyone, I welcome you back to my channel and my name is Christina Basmatari and you will have seen the thumbnail, and in this video I will be talking about the general studies and the current affairs that consist of the total 100 marks, which is very important, right? So here I have taken the three important topics. Okay, so before that let me tell you that under the syllabus for this TET higher secondary paper 2, you have this option C. Okay, in this option C you can find the general studies and the current affairs that is important. So today I have come up with the three topics, okay, under the national institutions of India, and these topics are Lalit Kala Academy, and one is the NABARD, that is National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, and the RBI. Three important topics I have taken, and do not worry, I will cover up all the important topics before January or so. Like I will complete it by December. Okay, so let's start to our MCQs right now. So as I have told you, I have taken the three topics, that is Lalit Kala Academy, Reserve Bank of India, and the National Bank for Agriculture and the Rural Development. Okay, so let's begin with our MCQs. That is, first topic is the Lalit Kala Academy. Okay, so first question is, you have to attempt with me. Okay, attempt along with me in your mind, or you can give your answer in the comment section. When was Lalit Kala Academy or the National Academy of Art formed? And do tell me the answer. Please tell me. And your answer is this: 1954 by the Government of India. Okay, this, let's say, we can give it as a short form, LKA. Okay, LKA was established or formed in 1954 by the Government of India. And moving to the next question, why was Lalit Kala, or say LKA, established? Okay, this LKA is also known as the National Academy of Art. So do tell me, why was this LKA, or say Lalit Kala Academy, formed? You have to answer me. Which one? To promote sports, or to promote the language, or to promote religion, or to promote and propagate the Indian art and culture in and outside the country? Do tell me. And I hope you all have found the answer. Okay, your answer is this: to promote and propagate the Indian art and culture in and outside the country. Okay, the next question. Name the parent organization of Lalit Kala Academy. Do tell me. You answer. Name the parent organization of the Lalit Kala Academy. And your answer is this one: Ministry of Culture, that is Government of India. Okay. Then the fourth question is, or say the next question is, name the official language of the Lalit Kala Academy. Is it English or French, Hindi or Spanish? Do tell me. Please answer in your mind. Okay, if not in the comment section. And your answer is this: English. Okay, remember this. Now the next question is, headquarter of the Lalit Kala Academy. You have to tell me, where is the headquarter of Lalit Kala Academy? So you can easily eliminate this one. Okay, ISRO you can eliminate, and CSO also you can eliminate, because it is related to culture. So just use a common sense here. Your answer will be Rabindra Bhavan, Delhi. And next question is, who conferred the 61st annual Lalit Kala Academy Awards on the 15 meritorious artists? It was held recently. If I am not wrong, maybe it was held in May, okay, or in the March. Okay, do confirm it. Okay, you can check it. But important here is that who conferred the 61st annual Lalit Kala Academy Awards, that is on the 15 meritorious artists. And your answer is none other than our President Ramnath Kovind. Okay. And your next question is, who inaugurated the 61st annual Lalit Kala Academy? And I know you will have found the right answer. Okay, this one, Minister of State for Culture and Tourism, Prahlad Singh Patel. Okay, then the next question is, what were the gifts received? Please ignore the sound here, background. What were the gifts received here? And your answer should be what? To tell me, is it cash prize, or a soul, or a soul plaque and the cash prize worth 1 lakh rupees, or the none? Do tell me. And Your answer is this one, a shawl plaque, and the cash price what? 1 lakh. Okay. Then the next question is names of those 15 awardees. To tell me, you have to give the correct answer here. Okay, if you are aware of the current affairs related to this LKA, you can find that the answer should be this one, David Malakar, Yashpal Singh, and the Yashwant Singh. Okay, then the next question is name the total number of the awardees. Very simple, it's already being repeated or being told, and your answer is this one, 15. Then the next question. Okay, now we will be talking about the MCQs that is related to the Reserve Bank of India. Okay, so under this I have brought the most important questions. Along the static I have brought also the current affairs related to this RBI. So the first question is mention the correct statement about the Reserve Bank of India. So it is the Central Bank of India, or it is the organs of the Indian Parliament, or it is the regulator of the security market, or the headquarters at the Kerala. You have to tell me the right answer, and I hope you have found the right answer. It is none other but it is the Central Bank of India. Okay, when was RBI established? Our next question. Was it established on April 20th, 1934, or April 30th, 1935, or April 1st, 1935? Or the answer is none. You have to tell me. Okay, take a second for this, and your answer is April 1st, 1935. Moving to the next question. When was RBI nationalized? To tell me, this is very important question. Okay, when was RBI nationalized? Do tell me. Your answer is the 1st January 1949. Now the next question is, which one of the following is the function of RBI? Is it the controller of credit, or RBI is the banker and the debt manager to government, or it is a banker's bank? Or the answer is all of the above. You have to tell me. Do tell me, and your answer is this, all of the above. Now the next question is, mention the false statements about the RBI. You have to tell me. The first one is whether issuing money is exclusive right of RBI. Is it correct or wrong? Or all notes and coins are issued by RBI. Is it true or false? Or the apex regulatory body of Indian banking system. Do tell me which one is the false statement here. You can eliminate here. See, RBI is the issuing money. Okay, the exclusive right of issuing money is under the RBI, and you know the all notes and coins are issued by RBI. This is partially true, because you know 1 rupee note and the coin is issued by our what? The finance ministry. Okay, the minister of the finance. So here you are asked to mention the wrong answer. So here your false statement is this one, all notes and the coins are issued by RBI. It is a false statements. Okay, false statements. Now the next question is, who is the present governor of RBI? This is very simple, but you know in the exam time when you are being asked, you will get confused here. So I thought of bringing this question here, though it is very common. So your answer is, I know you will have found this answer right. This is the Shakti Kanta Das. Okay. Then the next question is, what is bank rate? Okay. The bank rate is the rate at which what? You have to tell me. Okay. Your answer is whether what? A bank that lends to the public, or the RBI lends to the public, or the RBI gives credit to the commercial banks, or your answer is none. So you have to tell me the meaning or the bank rate. Okay. So your answer should be this one. Bank rate is the rate at which the RBI it gives credit to the commercial banks. Okay. Then the next question is, what is repo rate? You have to know this. It's very, very important. So what is repo rate? Whether RBI lends to state government, or the bank lending to RBI is the repo rate, or RBI lends to the banks. And I hope you all have found this right answer. And your right answer is none other but this one, RBI that lends to the banks. Okay. Then the next question is, in which of the following banks one cannot open a personal account? Do tell me. And as the topic, you can easily find it that your answer should be RBI. So RBI, it cannot open a personal account. Okay. So what is OMO, or open market operation? Very important function of RBI. So it is what? Borrowing by scheduled banks from the RBI, or lending by commercial banks to industry and trade, or purchase and sale of the government securities. Okay, I hope you have found your answer, and your answer is this one, purchase and sale of the government securities. So let's move to the next question. So you have to tell me the acronym or the full form of the NGTA. So what? Whether this one, This one, or this one? You have to tell me. NGTF full form. So the NGTF full form is what? This is the Next Generation Treasury Application. Okay, your answer is this one, Next Generation Treasury Application. And do tell me the full form. And okay, full form of MPSC. Here it should not be the end. Really sorry for that. See, you might get confused with why this NGT. I have given the question of the NGT because recently this RBI has launched this technique for what? For managing the India's foreign exchange and the gold reserves, okay? In order to improve its functioning. You have to remember this one. This question might come, okay? This is, you can find this recently, this year, 2020. In 2020, this question or this topic has come up. So you do tell me now the full form of the MPC. Okay, here MPC is nothing but it is the Monetary Policy Committee. This one, number B. Okay, let me give you the correct answer. This one, Monetary Policy Committee. Very important. It consists of 6 members. 3 are from the RBI, okay, plus, and 3 are from the government itself. Okay, then the next question is, what is the full form of the MCLR? Very important. Don't get confused, okay, in the exam. Here your answer is this one, Marginal Cost of Funds Based Lending Rate. Now, who received the Nobel Prize in Economics of 2020? Very important. And your answer, you can easily eliminate. Raghuram Rajan, no. Mary Margaret, wrong. Okay, your answer is this one, Paul Milgrom and the Robert Wilson. Very important. Okay, I repeat, this question is very, very important because it is related to the current affairs. Now, we have the last topic, okay, not that much huge, okay, very simple to remember. National Bank for Agriculture and the Rural Development. So under this I have brought a few questions here. The first question here is, in India, the bank NABARD does not provide refinance to what? Does it provide refinance to export-import banks or scheduled commercial banks or regional commercial banks or the state land development bank? So here you have been asked to tell in which department the NABARD does not provide the refinance, okay? And your answer is this one, export-import banks. And the second question is, when was NABARD established? You have to tell me. When was NABARD established? Think. Please think. And I hope you have found the answer. When was NABARD established? Do tell me. The NABARD, whether it was established here 12 July 1982 or 11 June 1988 or 10 August 1980. See, why I have brought with these dates or the months or year, this is very important. Since this is the state exam, or say this is very important. If you have seen the previous papers, you can see that not that much lengthy question were being asked, but very factual things or simple things that were being related to the current affairs or static portion also. So that's why I try to bring up with the establishment date or about the certain institutions, okay, the definite date and all. So I hope you all understand that I don't bring the questions that is unnecessary or that waste your time. So okay, now tell me, when was NABARD established? So your answer is this one. NABARD was established in where? 12 July 1982. Okay, under the act of NABARD itself. Okay, NABARD Act of 1981. You can easily remember this. Now let's move to the next question. Equity share of the NABARD. To tell me, what is the equity share of the NABARD? Whether it is 100% equity being shared by the government of India, or 50% shared by state, or 50% by center, or 50% by government, or 50% by the private organization. And your answer is, to tell me, and your answer is this one, 100% equity by the government of India. Now this question is, which of the following organizations in India is mainly working to meet the credit needs of all types of agricultural and the rural development activities? So I have brought this questions because you all know the answer will be NABARD, but sometimes like you will be asked about what are the objectives or functions of the NABARD, then you can usually say that it is working to meet the credit needs of all types of agricultural and the rural development activities. Okay, then the next question is, who is the chairman of the NABARD? That is the present chairman. So you can easily eliminate Shaktikanta Das. Okay, this is the governor of the RBI. He is the governor of RBI, and this one also you can cancel. The answer is C.R. Chintala. Okay, the recent one, this chairman of NABARD. Then the last question, maybe it is the last question. Trace the wrong statements. You have to see this. You have to trace the wrong statements. See, it is related to current affairs. Okay, I have selected this question because it was there in the current affairs of 2020. So tell me, you have to tell me the wrong statements. NABARD dispersed rupees 12,298 crores so far under the Swachh Bharat mission, whether it is true or false. Now it promotes the alternative income sources for rural population dependent on the agriculture. So you can say that easily that it is true. Number B1, okay. It sanctioned rupees 705 crore credit support to the West Bengal, okay. West Bengal recently. Is it true or false? Now it unveils the support programs for the microfinancial institution. You have to tell me the wrong statements. And I hope you have found the answer. Do tell me your wrong statements. The wrong statement is this one. Okay. It sanctioned rupees 705 crore credit support to West Bengal. No, it is wrong. And you have to remember the number also, because sometimes it is important. You can be asked about the number. Okay. So the exact number is this one, 1,050 crore. Okay, so here you have been asked the wrong questions, wrong statements. So here your answer will be it sanctioned rupees 705 crore credit support to West Bengal. So these are the questions that I have brought, okay, for you all, so that you all can like rapid or speed up your preparation for this higher secondary TET examination. And obviously this question is not only important for the ACE TET, but it can also help for the upcoming examinations like the APSC, okay. And these are important for the UPSC prelims also. You never know from where the questions might come, and important for PNRD also. So I have tried to come up with the important questions along with the MCQs here. And please do subscribe to my channel. I have been working hard so for you all to bring the good contents, and if you like it, you can subscribe and do give me your comment. Okay, I will try to read all your comments. Whatever you suggest me, I will definitely fulfill it. Okay, till then, thank you for watching this video, and bye bye, take care.